Dan, just unmute yourself. We're all yours.
Perfect. I don't know how I'm going to follow Heather, to be fair. I think that's a good start to the summit. I'm sharing my screen, if that's all right, Jamie. So, share that with you. If everyone can see that. So, just going to share a little bit about myself to begin with. So I run a company called Taylor Creative. So we're a digital marketing agency, but we specialize in social media. So Facebook and Instagram adverts. Everyone talks about having a power team, and what you can see in the middle is kind of my power team. You've got me on the left, not really much to look at, my beautiful fiance on the right, and then my son Taylor in the middle, who's kind of the inspiration behind everything. I've spent the last couple of days getting over his third birthday party because we had 40 kids running around. So it was just a lot. So a little bit about me. I've ran Taylor Creative now for a couple of years. Got into freelance marketing probably about 4 years ago, just by accident, to be fair. I had an e-commerce business that me and a friend ran, but I did all the creative and the marketing. But we decided to go two separate ways. So split the business and had all the marketing knowledge, but kind of no idea of what to do with it once I'd come out of the business. So just started offering my services to local businesses. A little bit about me. Avid sports player. I've played sports my whole life. I think there was always that one kid at school that was always good at sports. Doesn't matter what sport you did, it just happened to be me. I had offers at a youth level to play 3 different sports, so cricket, football and athletics. Spent 5 years, unfortunately, at Aston Villa, being an Arsenal fan. Could have been a little bit higher, but now I just spend time with my little one. We go out quite a bit. Avid quizzer, love a good quiz. Watch Chase, Richard Osman's House of Games, all of the ones that you kind of get throughout the day. And then go into UK beaches, normally Cornwall, Devon. I proposed on, if anyone knows, Croyd Beach, right next to Woolacombe. So beaches are always a nice spot for the family. So what we do as a business is we try and help businesses increase their brand and exposure through converting customers and clients just by harnessing the power of social media. There's a couple of case studies from previous clients. So there might be a few numbers on here that you only need to really take in the bottom figures. So we had an online gym client just before the start of lockdown who kind of had a physical store, was affected quite badly with the pandemic, and wanted to take everything that he sold online in his store online. So we migrated everything that he owned onto the physical website, started selling gym equipment, and we took £3,173 and returned him 34,000. So it was an average return on ad spend of just over 10, just under 11. Here is another client of mine. So this was a nursery that we'd worked with previously, and they wanted to hire staff, and they were having very bad responses from your traditional staffing methods, recruitment methods. So they decided to try and run some ads. So within a 14-day period, we had 44 potential leads that wanted to work in the nursery, and they whittled that down, got in, I think, 22 people in for interview, and they filled those 3 roles. So that they've kind of come back to me on an offers as and when they need some more staff. This is also a real estate client that I've worked with in regards to appraisals and finding people that wanted to rent out their properties. So at the bottom, it was anyone applying for a appraisal of the house. So putting in details of where the house was located, how many bedrooms, and then wanted to kind of see a price. above was anyone that was looking to rent out a property that they currently own. And it was just a different method of getting clients in that in the area, not many people do. Just a couple of things that my clients have said about me over the 2 years that I've been running. I wanted to kind of set a funnel for how we can acquire new business. I'm sure everyone's aware that when you first bring a client in, you've got to make them aware of your business. You've got to acquire their attention, and you've got to retarget them with either newsletters or any other interests that they would have, turn them into a customer, try and keep them as a customer, and then use them as your sales team and help you get referrals. So a typical process with me is we'd start by having a discovery call, find out how we could help, any pain points that you're currently having, research and strategize, have a look at what people in your kind of area do and see where you can differ and find out what sort of unique selling point that you have in comparison to all your competitors. Design and create all the ads that will go on Facebook and Instagram, and then once we've got that approval, we'll then launch with your say so. There was a little task that I wanted everyone to do. It was just a simple maths task. Is you don't have to say it. If you want to write it down and see what it's worth to yourself, that's fine. But it was, what is a customer worth to you? So say, for instance, an average order or service that you sell is £100, and a lifetime that the customer uses you for on average is about 4. So your lifetime value is about £400. If you were to spend, say, £500 on marketing and it cost you £100 to acquire the customer, you'd technically have 5 customers. And when you look at it on face value, it looks like you spent £500 to make £500. But when you then look at it in the case of customer lifetime value, those 5 customers that you have got will actually be £2,000. So it's kind of seeing how much you're willing to acquire a customer for and thinking on the long term rather than the numbers that are right in front of you there and there. We offer a few packages in regards to what clients need and what clients will expect, and we have the essential package, and that's kind of startups and businesses that just want to get a little bit more content out. The social media standard package, which is a basic ad level, getting some traction, getting some link clicks, making sure that your engagement's there. Premiums then kind of focused on converting those into sales, into leads, and then the enterprise package kind of starts with a full funnel build out, a report on your Facebook, how to improve your Facebook, how it looks, an SEO deep dive, and kind of a full consultancy. So I'd like to ask any question, open it up to any questions, anyone that's got any questions on marketing or how social media marketing can help yourselves. And I'll just leave it there. Anyone else that wants to say anything, they can do.
Thanks very much, Dan. Right. Does anybody have any questions?